his crew as they traveled to Myanmar, Colombia, Libya, Peru, as well as many other countries. And for those of us, of course, who like to dine a little bit closer to home in the neighborhood instead of Myanmar and Libya, there are some things, 5 things, that disgruntled servers actually would like us to know. 5 things that the waiters say we do to sabotage our own meals. Kat Kinsman joining us from New York. So there's a blogger who's out there who says, look, you're doing it to yourself if you have slow service, bad service, yes?
Yes, indeed. You know, we cover service and restaurants a lot on Eatocracy, and it's amazing how many people are possessed of the notion that food just magically happens, and that it's that pesky server getting in between you and your food. So we reach out to smart bloggers and smart workers like this man who calls himself the Bitchy waiter, and he let us know that people really have a role in how quickly food gets to them. So first of all, they ask for water for the whole table when 1 or 2 people want it. It also gets in the way if you say you're ready to order and just sit there like, and hum, and you know, I think we're all guilty of it at some point. Also, you have to know your child's limits and don't press them to, you know, tell the server what they want if they're really too shy and not ready to just order for them. Also, not listening to your server. So frequently he comes across tables where everybody is texting on the phone and he has to repeat the specials, you know, 3, 4, 5 times. That gets really frustrating. Also, it helps tremendously if you ask for your separate checks at the beginning of the meal rather than the end, so that doesn't impede your leaving the restaurant.
Yeah, he's right on so many points there. I just went out to dinner last night, and I wasn't really ready, and I said, come to the table, and it took a long time, yes. I guess we're all guilty of some of these things. And you had a chance to actually ask Eatocracy readers about it, whether or not they thought it was their own fault or if it was the waiter's fault. How did they see it?
We did, and I actually think this was probably skewed by a fair amount of service people weighing in. The Bitchy waiter has a big following online, and at least 43% of people were willing to cop to the fact that they might have had a role in it at some point or seen somebody else do that. 34% of people agreed that, yeah, you know, you have to work with the waiter to get your meal out. And 20% were just not having it, saying that it's always the server's fault, the customer is always right.
Yeah, I like talking to the waiters too. I mean, I guess that takes more time as well, but you know.
Well, that's because you're a good human.
That's all part of the experience. It's just going out to dinner. Kat, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Of course, if you'd like to see more on this, the website eatocracy.cnn.com. And he's young, and he's actually the world's youngest head of